What's up, everybody? I was jamming to our intro. Hope y'all can hear us well. Yeah, you have to get the mic close to your mouth. Hope y'all can hear us well. We were having microphone problems right before we was about to go on. I had to reboot my computer. So can y'all hear me well? That's another thing. We haven't figured out how to hook up headphones where we can hear ourselves. So I have no idea if this is working or not, other than through you guys. Building with Keith. What's up? Jan, hello. Deborah, hello. Mom, hello. Ariel, how's it going, buddy? Melinda. Is that everybody so far?
Said, hey, y'all. See YouTube doing weird stuff again. The last 3 videos I've watched, thumbs up say 1.5K, all the same. Cray.
No telling. Yeah. No telling. I feel like all internet, just everything internet has been acting janky for the past few weeks.
Yeah.
It's weird. What's going on? So I'm waiting on old Pooch to get in here.
Building with Keith.
Building with Keith.
Deborah, Jan.
So I can show off. I finished Pooch's sign.
How's Miss Melinda feeling? We better?
So went and got more material today, so I now have enough to make 3 more signs. And I also even started on a different style of the smaller signs, like what I'm going to sell for, good decent price. But I was hoping Tish should be in here. I'll have to show her when she gets in here. I still got work to do on them, but that's just the main part of it. And I plan on like making a stand where these will slide and just sit in the stand, and they will also have hooks on the back so that you can hang them. There's Tish. Hey, Tish. Check it out. That's all it's going to be. I mean, I'm going to do some wood burning on it and make it look a lot prettier, but like I was just telling them, I'm going to make a stand that it will slide into or be able to hang it on the wall. One of the two. Yeah, I just did that today. Just messing around.
I know. We're thinking of you.
Yes. I was thinking of all y'all. Because we know that phrase has been going around YouTube quite a bit here lately. But God.
I told him he needed to make a little circle for a period. Like it's literally but God. There's nothing else after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll add a period on there somehow. I wish I'd have thought of that when I made it and I'd have added it into, but it's okay. I can figure it out.
I'm tired, you guys.
Sorry. Where's Pooch at, Tish?
Yeah.
Is he around?
Pooch okay?
Hope Pooch is okay. My buddy Pooch.
He's getting closer.
My friend named Pooch.
Is that better?
Yeah. On yours, the more you talk like into the side of the microphone.
I don't want to talk into the side. You're not the boss of me.
Easy. Jeez.
It's good to see you, though, Ariel.
Yes. I don't know how long
okay.
I can stay. My new medicine is making me sleepy.
And Melinda, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I'm so glad.
I'm assuming that you have issues with your heart, which that touches my heart because my daddy's the same way. So I'm sorry because I know, I see what it does to him.
Stinks.
So I can only imagine what it does to you. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, that stinks. I'm glad to see more of Ariel. We've not seen you much here lately, bud. I hope everything is okie dokie.
Oh yeah,
with
don't forget
you.
to hit that like button. I done forgot. So
hit the like button. He's laying down. His blood pressure skyrocketed to 180 and it's finally going down with me.
I knew there was something not quite right.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you, Tish.
Easy now. Lord. Oh, Lord.
Shut that down.
Anything can take. Probably kind of hard to see with the light, but
There it is. Just got to put some clear coat on it, and it'll be complete.
my dad's the same way, Melinda.
Another complete.
Okay.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah, okay.
So Poochie's done. Poochie's done.
We got to work on Deborah's. She wants one for Misty.
Yes,
we got to work on
we got a
Tish's.
bunch of
Gotta work
we've
on
got a bunch of
Jan's.
people that's wanting one, and
I gotta
trust
go
me,
back
I
and
am
look.
definitely going to get to everybody. It just I'm getting quicker. I got Pooch's done a little bit faster than I got mine done, so it was a little bit faster. I'm sure every time I do one, so I will get to everybody, I promise you. And there's no specific reason for the order that I'm doing them in. The reason I decided to do Pooch and Tish first is because they were talking about we're going to plan a time for them. They're going to come down here to see us one weekend, so they'll be able to grab it. So I want to have Tish and Pooch's done
Hey, Lori.
before we did that. So
Great to see ya. Great to see all y'all.
Lori Larkin, what's up?
Well, Tish, tell Pooch that we love him and we're definitely praying for him.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
so sorry.
That sucks.
Bless
Sorry,
his
he's
heart,
not feeling
quite
well.
literally.
Yeah. But other than that, how's
Tish said,
everybody
'cause
doing?
we're coming.
Do what?
Tish said, 'cause we're coming.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
So I want to get them done so y'all can just take them home with you. And we ain't got to worry about no shipping and all that good stuff, which I'm very curious on how that's all going to work. Like, because these custom signs like this, they're fairly heavy. So,
Yeah. He's just got to get the light box pinned up and he's got to get like a glaze over.
yeah,
it.
clear coat.
Yeah.
I did a clear coat for the first time on this one today.
Yes, ma'am.
But I think I'm going to have to do like a couple coats because being with the wood that was just dry, it didn't have nothing on it yet. So it kind of just sucked everything in. But I'm sure after you do that a couple times, it's eventually going to put a glaze over it.
Yeah. That's the plan, Stan.
That's the plan, Stan. So that's all I've been doing. Cutting wood.
I've been working.
Cutting wood,
Good.
cutting wood, cutting wood.
Sorry, you guys. I'm like very, very tired. And sit down.
Hey, Dink and Tank, what's up? David and Tamara, what's going on, y'all?
Got one dog with an earache and got another one that's got an upset tummy. So that's been fun. It's been really fun.
Okay, Deborah, I will definitely let you know when we get to that point. Yeah, Sammy's not feeling good.
I'm just to be quite honest with you, I'm just not in it. I'm not in it. It was a very long day. I try not to bring it home with me, but you know.
Sometimes it happens.
I'm exhausted.
Sometimes it happens.
But I'm okay. I'm worried about my dogs, quite honestly.
Yeah. The dogs, we've been dealing with this and that. Poor Zeus has got a earache, and I think he's got an ear infection because you barely.
Warm to the touch.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ordered some stuff.
Right, like if you touch around his ear, it's hurting him. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try to do all the home remedy.
No, I ordered some stuff for Zeus.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting
We
on it.
ordered some medicine for Zeus.
Yeah, because I gotta be careful with what I give to him. Because he's got some neurological issues, so gotta watch what I put in his body.
Melinda says she has her doctor's appointment tomorrow with her
Okay.
regular heart specialist. Can't wait to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
No more two kinds of blood pressure meds. Cool.
That's
Good,
what. Okay,
reducing your
so
blood pressure
that's
medicine.
what they were doing with my dad. They took him a little while to get him leveled out, but they kept giving him too much medication where it kept his blood pressure bottomed out. So I know one time when I took him to the emergency room, it was like 50/90. Like, yeah, it was scary, but they finally got it leveled out. But he's having an issue where they can't figure out where his
Lloyd.
internal bleeding is. And then I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that, but apparently something has happened within the medical system, like the the my charts. Okay.
Their computer systems in Oklahoma.
Yeah. So
They've been hacked.
Somebody hijacked it.
Yeah.
So they've canceled all of my dad's appointments. They
you
actually
can't even look at your my charts or anything. Like everything is completely upside down right now.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he said like 90 hospitals in Oklahoma have been hacked into.
Yeah. So there's that.
And that's scary.
Very
you know
scary.
what I mean? Just imagine, just about everybody that walks Oklahoma have social security numbers, all of your personal information. Like that's not good.
No.
That is not good at all. It's kind of scary a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's no telling where it's coming from. But
I mean, they're not blasting it everywhere, but apparently somebody did tell my dad whenever he went in for the last appointment.
Yeah, that's the only time I've heard about it is when your dad said something. So it's not like been on the news or anything.
A bit about it anywhere else. That's probably not. You keep it under wraps, but
it is very scary, Deborah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's insane. Insane to the membrane.
But it ticks me off because they're canceling these appointments. Like, these people need to see the doctor, and because your system is down, you can't see a patient.
Go back old school. Do some paperwork.
Right. Switch it up.
Honestly, it would probably be the best choice anyways.
Right.
Get out of the computer system and just put stuff on paper again like we used to.
Get organized.
Can't nobody hack a piece of paper.
Get a folder and put everything in that one folder.
Oh, Mom said she heard about it on the radio, so they are announcing it. Interesting.
See, I've not heard it anywhere else.
Yeah, I ain't heard it nowhere else other than Dan.
My dad. What station did you hear it on, Tracy?
She said good and bad with computers. You're right, Deborah.
You are exactly right.
It's never secure. I don't care what they.
Right.
How many freaking security apps you buy? Someone out there is going to be able to bust through if they really, really want to.
Well, yeah, you get somebody smart enough.
I'm so used to having a computer. This is what's so scary about it. Yes. Yes, Jan, I agree. KRMG 92.1.
Yeah, I'm going to go and look and see if they've posted anything. KRMG.
Or 92.5, I think. I used to listen to it every day whenever
go look up KRMG.
I had a job.
She said, my politics station.
Yeah. I get it. But the cool thing, honestly, about being home now is that I have not listened to anything political in 4 weeks. Kind of nice, to be honest with you. A little bit nice. Thank you, Tish. Tish shared out the live.
Thank you, Tishy.
Yeah, I don't know if it really made a whole lot of difference moving us to 7 o'clock.
Hey, Ann and Aaron.
It's okay. Hey, Ann and Aaron, what's going on? Yeah.
You're okay.
I was hoping it would kind of open it up.
I was about to email you when we were done to check on you. Not that it's not okay to miss it.
Because we were scheduled the same time as It's All Grady, and I've been going to It's All Grady's lives now that we changed our time. There's awesome people. And come to find out, Ridge Life goes on at 7 p.m. So we didn't really even do nothing. Like, it didn't even make no difference.
Except for make it later.
Deborah said, I like 7. LOL, I thought I missed you guys. I kind of like it a little later, too, just because Sam just gets home at 5:30.
I don't, though.
It kind of gives us a little more time to get settled in. And like I said, I've been able to go to It's All Grady's live, so that's pretty cool. I'd really never been in their live because, we had our live the same day or same time.
No, because I still got to finish dinner. So by the time we get done, it's 8 o'clock, and I'm just tired, so it's not helping any.
You're free to go take care of it if you want.
Oh, I will. I will. Thank you for that invitation. Seriously.
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
wait.
serious.
I know. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
If you feel you need to, go ahead.
I'm afraid I'm gonna start nodding off.
It.
That's why I don't sit down whenever I come home. I do not sit down because I've got stuff to do. Once I sit down, it's like the couch grabs a hold of me and I'm done.
Jan said we're always crunching for time when we go live.
Yeah,
yes.
we understand that. He was freaking out because the microphones weren't working.
It was weird. So I set it up at like 6:15. Check everything. Everything's going good. Mics are rolling. And then like 5 minutes before it was time to go on, we lost connection with your microphone.
Yeah.
How do you lose connection? It's plugged into the computer. But I had to reboot my computer completely. So I messaged my mom and I told her what was going on just in case. I said we might be a little late. Let everybody know what's going on. But it all worked out. It's easier for you guys. That's all that matters. That's right, Deborah. That was kind of the idea too. Like I said, it was a bit of a crunch time with Sam getting off at 5 and having 30 minutes to get everything ready.
No,
which it is a lot different now because whenever I was working, that it was more of a crunch. But now, this is my full-time job. No, I'm sorry. I am a wood carpenter.
I am. You are. I mean,
I am. Jan said, I have a love-hate relationship with technology. LOL. I hear that, Jan. Absolutely. I hear that.
I'm not great with it either myself.
And I get it. It gets me so frustrated so fast.
When you hear the word frustrated, like multiply that by 10.
Yeah, it can get frustrating really fast. That's what technology, like everything's rolling good, going good, everything's good, and then in a blink of an eye, wham! You don't know where you're at. What's going on?
Story of my life. Look at this baby.
No, the coffee table, I've not got to finish it. Well, I've been working on these signs for one, so I'm kind of a little sidetracked on it. But I did do a little bit of work on it today. I think I am going to squeeze that in within the next couple weeks and try to get that finished. Like I said, I got about 3/4 of the way, and then I changed my mind on how I was going to do it. So I'm going to have to go back and resand some of the trim on the sides and switch a couple things around. Yes.
Almost snoring, Daddy.
Isn't that crazy that you only Izzy? Is that crazy on Rumble? Like you can't go if you can go live if you have 5 subs. Got to have 5 subs. But what's cool is like whenever we're doing our live now, like if I had 5 subs over there on Rumble, so if you have an account over there, go ahead and go over there and sub to us, even if, like Mom said, even if you don't use it, because what I can do is I can set Rumble in on this live, which I'm sure a lot of you know, like on StreamYard, you can actually cast out to several social media platforms at once. So this live would be here, Rumble. You can even add Facebook, which I even thought about doing that.
Oh, yeah.
The Rumble account is Goat Daze. It's the exact same name. I've only got maybe 4 or 5 videos over there because I was putting the videos that I upload here, I would upload it on Rumble too, and then I just got so far behind on it. So what I may do is, if I can keep my mind on it, is because we've got tons of videos. Everything we posted on YouTube, we have tons of videos. So I could literally just go over there and just throw one of them up a couple times a week. Dumped Facebook 5 years ago. I hear that. I don't mess with Facebook a whole lot. I do have
That's
an
the only
account.
thing I mess with.
I do have an account. We actually have a Goat Days account that Mom and Sam set up, but I
Mom said it.
don't. I don't know. I don't know. About probably 3 years ago, maybe. Like I just quit. I just quit going on there.
Like, we don't do I think what David does is just YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Everything he looked at.
YouTube Shorts is my thing. Just flipping through the shorts.
Yep.
And then, of course, watching all of our friends.
Well, yeah. On YouTube. I'm so tired.
Thank you, Deacon Tate. It's Goat Days. Goat Days on Rumble. Last I checked, I had 3 subs.
Ooh, you're almost there.
Tish said I'm on it every day. Jan can't stand Facebook. Some people's just not their cup of tea. I personally feel like it's just too much drama on
I don't feel
Facebook.
like, I guess it's who you have on your Facebook,
Yeah.
and I don't deal with that.
Well, I've got a couple cousins,
I ignore.
and Jiminy Cricket, she, like, I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. I do. I love her to death. She's been one of my best friends since we were kids, but man, does she like attention in any form or fashion.
She tells too much.
Yeah, she tells everything.
Yeah.
Like literally everything. Like it doesn't matter how bad or good or whatever. Like it is going on there.
I believe she kind of, I don't want to say she grew up rough, but she grew up making poor choices.
Yeah.
Kind of like we all do.
Rumble is great. David Tamara, I absolutely love Rumble. I despise drama anywhere, any place, anytime.
Yeah.
I hear that, Tish. I hear that.
So I just ignore.
Yes, we do our best to stay drama free around here. And for the most part, we don't really get caught up in a lot of drama. Sam and I, we get along really well. I mean, we have our arguments, of course, here and there, but whatever. We have an awesome relationship. Like we was just talking about that the other day. She's my best friend, man. And if you can be around someone for 11 years, almost day in and day out, and still love the company, probably should get married. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How long have we been married, David?
11 years.
No, we've not been married for 11 years.
Oh, we've been married for 5 years. What are you looking at, huh? She's having an account.
Wrong.
Melinda said Facebook is evil. Agree. There's a lot of evil things around.
6 years, by the way, bro.
What did Melinda say? She said she agrees to Melinda. I missed it.
I know. I'm sorry. My eyes keep going cross when I look at my phone. I'm not trying to.
Heartland or David Tammer said Facebook was where I kept contact with all my family. Too many regs.
Me too.
I was always in Facebook jail. Yeah, from regulations. I go on in short spurts. I used to be all in all the time, says my mother. Yeah, I used to love Facebook.
Thank you, Ann and Aaron, for following him. That's something he does want to do. Is he wants to,
on Rumble?
Yeah,
cool.
Branch out on other platforms.
Cool. Thank you.
You probably have 5. If you had 3, you probably got 5.
Okay, I am missing comments somewhere, right?
I am too, man. Missing a lot.
Okay, we're back on track, I feel like.
Oh, Lord. If you...
Jan says, if I want to keep in touch with my family, I call them.
I know.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way. I'm a texter myself. I've never been a big phone talker. I've been that way my whole life. Like, well, I guess I went through the beginning stages of being a teenager and calling friends. for a little while,
Yeah.
but back when there was no cell phones,
Yeah.
which sounds ancient. But yep,
I know.
I remember
Mine
whenever
was
I
a
was
brick.
when I was
Nokia.
13, 14, I was begging for a see-through plug-in phone for my
I
bedroom.
know.
Remember the clear ones
Yeah, I know.
that you could see
I
all
had a
the
pink
gadgets
one that
inside
was
of it?
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
That's what
good
I
old
got for
days,
Christmas
man.
one year. Is my mom and dad set up my
Good
own
night,
phone
Ariel.
line.
Thanks for coming in, bud.
I thought that was just the most. I thought that was the dookie.
They're awesome. That's like me and my husband. We always talk about
night,
how
Ariel.
differences. Communication is the key. Yes. Exactly right. Mom said, "Oh, I never went to Facebook jail. Don't know how I escaped it."
I don't know, but are you on there very much though?
Heartland, I've got a mucho grande familia. Simply Jane Homestead. Haven't got all those numbers. I get that too. Ariel said good night. Good night, buddy. We love you, buddy.
I don't think he's feeling good.
Poor guy.
I know you're not.
Jen said, I've got them written down. Lori, Canadian Facebook is terrible. Can't share nothing. It seems I look back in my memories and most of it has been flagged. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I think it's sitting that way everywhere. It probably is a bit different with Canada and us, but we're not too far apart,
I love that
honestly.
you're in Canada. I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, clear phones were cool. When it rang, it was like Christmas. Yes,
You
they
remember
were
like
awesome.
the Nokia cell phone that was heavy as a brick? Yeah, I thought it was cool. But
The big one?
Brick around,
yeah.
And then they thought they got real cool. I remember having like a little gray. I cannot remember what it's called. It was probably about this big. Barely had a screen on it. And I was able to text. It was my first cell phone.
I remember those. My sister, back when we just had the flip phones in the beginning, my sister, dude, if you were around her in any place, that's all you could hear. She could move them thumbs. Yeah, you got to hit one number 3 times or 2 times to get to it.
The letter is.
She was so fast at it, man. She blew my mind every single time.
Got to get it out. Say the word, nerd. What?
Heartland is sisters and brothers, some cousins I have. It's the rest of my cousins, their kids and their kids. It's how I kept up with the newborn. And that's okay. That's all right. That is one thing I can say Facebook is definitely good for, is just knowing what's going on with the fam and things like that. I get that.
Reason why, yeah.
100% get that. I have an 85-year-old grandma that does Facebook, but she that's why. That's the only reason she does, so she can keep up with the kiddos. She'll tell you. She's not 85. I think she's 80. 80 or 81. She's awesome. She is awesome.
They're
awesome.
Everywhere same.
On Telegram. What's Telegram? I think I've heard of Telegram.
Yeah, we were talking about one guy whenever we were talking, but that was a scam.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, I don't know. They still try to get a hold of us. We're trying to get into the Amazon e-com reselling things and doing all that, but man, it is complicated. Like it is like they make it sound easy, but once you get in there trying to learn all the different, I'm just no good with computers. I wish I was good with them and knew what I was doing.
Well, it's not just
may make it easier.
It's the logistical things about what you have to do.
Yeah, and the rules, and then there's different rules for each state as far as taxing and all that. Blah blah blah. So hopefully it won't be too much longer, and I'll have a whole bunch of my little signs made, and we can put up our website. I'm hoping to have the website up with actual pictures of different items on there within the next few weeks. Jan said the boss had a flip phone for years.
Nice. That's what my papa had before he passed.
The kids are very fast. They type faster than I think. Yeah.
I know people make fun of me when I'm at work when I'm typing. Because that they'll be talking to me and I'll look at them and I'll still be typing.
Heartland
it
said they had to dump Telegram. It was clogging up space. Phone was telling me to delete files. Since I dumped it, it stopped. Some of those apps will do that, man. Telegram is like Rumble. Okay.
I didn't know it was like Rumble. I didn't know there. I thought it was just a communication
messaging app.
Yeah.
Mom said you have to go in so often and clear data in Telegram, or it will do that.
I would never.
She has to have it to follow Tori. Tori says, "Yeah, she's awesome. Very wise. Very wise woman."
My goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's what she means by it being like Rumble. You can just free speech, like it should be, you know, like a world should be.
Oh, like that, like the Constitution says.
That
thing
isn't no more. Everything's algorithm and listened to, and it's crazy. Tis crazy.
Oh my goodness. So sorry.
So, you're okay. Bennett starts basketball, and guess what, y'all? My sister has asked Samantha to be the coach.
No, I'm not being no coach.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not going to be a coach.
Yeah, you are. She's the only one with basketball.
I'm going to go to practice.
Experience.
I'm going to look up some drills.
She asked me first, and I was like, I don't know nothing about basketball. I really don't. I said, but Sam was the basketball player. So ask her if she'd be willing to do it. And I thought, well, that would be cool if you can get Sam to go down there, and Sam and my sister Care Bear do the coaching, and I'll go down there and, you know, sit in the bleachers right next to them to kind of help them out if they needed my help. But how cool would that be, guys?
We're gonna record it.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a video for sure. That's exactly what I was telling Kara when I told her talk to Sam. So that would make an awesome YouTube video. Sammy,
we'll see how this goes.
Coaching 11-year-old boys in basketball. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. I think it'd just be fun, and it'd just be fun.
I just want to be, just to say that I've been a part of something that boys like our own.
Yeah. So regardless of any sport, whatever he's playing, it's always the first thing I hear every time I see Benny Benito. You gonna be at my game? You gonna be at my game?
I didn't do that great for his football, but
no, we did miss a few in football.
Yeah, but we did go.
Yes, we did. I try my hardest to be there for him in every aspect of sports.
Comments. I got a sick dog on me.
Melinda's saying you need to drink another cup of coffee.
Girl, I actually told somebody that right before I left work, and I intended to come home and make a pot of coffee.
I actually made a half a pot today and never had a cup out of it. Just remembered.
I know, Jan. I can see. I'm going to too. Be rough. I'm gonna make them run. Make them do drills.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be funny.
I'm ready to just get in there and shoot some hoops. I've not even shot a basketball hoop.
I can't shoot them anymore.
In forever, man.
I broke my right arm. It just hurts.
I played basketball. I don't know. I just never got into like that, like on a serious.
I grew up in a state that's what basketball was. There was no football whenever I was going to school.
Yeah, so Indiana is way different than
they started
our area.
Recently, in the last couple of years, but my entire childhood, middle school, high school, no football.
Yeah, no football in their school. I thought that was the weirdest thing when I went down there. Because, you know, football is like the #1 sport around this area.
I know, it surprised me. Like, it was not necessarily culture shock, but it was something
different.
along those lines.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt whenever you told me about the no football up there. I
I'd
was
never
like,
been
what?
to a football game until I either went to this Pulpa High School game or Sis, which I think that might have been the first time. I can't remember. It was either Sis or Ben.
Probably Bennett.
Can't remember.
Mom said I remember those half court drills. Brutal.
I know. He's about
Yeah.
he's about to see.
Make them run suicides.
Yes, that's what.
Or you start at one end of the basketball court and you run up to the free throw line, back to the start line, from the start line to the 3-point line, back to the start line to half court, start line, 3-point on the other side, free throw, into the court. Okay. No, ours was the whole way down. Like you went from free throw to 3 to halfway to 3 to free throw to full court.
I used to run cross country. I did track and field, but I was too klutzy. But I did run cross country. I loved it. If I could run today, I would.
I'm pretty sure Mom has home videos somewhere of me playing high school basketball.
Probably.
As a matter of fact, I know she does. Just a matter of finding them. Back to good. Grilling with Nick. What's up?
You're doing just
We are
fine.
doing well, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you both.
And fellowship. See, I need to be getting, I would love to be able to find different, I don't know, like men's groups and stuff to do. I definitely have got to get myself buckled in and more involved with the church.
I know, it's just not that it's an excuse, but it's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, I really wish
like
that
they do like breakfast, men's breakfast, I think on Fridays. Friday morning at like 6:30. Seems odd to me.
I wish we could find like just a little old school church
Close where we
that was close that we could get blended into.
Serve. The whole point is just
Yeah.
serve.
Where we'd be accepted.
Right. I mean, we still go to church.
Yeah, we still do.
But
And
serve.
our church is just huge. Like it's a big, big, big church. And I don't know. Me trying to fight through just
Does a lot of anxiety.
Communicating with people in person, and like I get these big plans, and then when the time comes, it's like, maybe next time, and slip.
And it's always the next time.
Yeah. And it never, I don't know, but I really do want to, especially now. Like, I am really wanting to get more dug in for sure. That's awesome, Nick. Pray and ask God to lead you. Yes, ma'am. My best friend and I just played around, not playing games, getting in trouble.
Oh, the good days.
The good days.
The good days. But these are also the good days.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. I heard someone, and it was some preacher or something, but talking about people using that term, the good old days.
These are the good days.
These are the good days. But there was a time, I'm sure, in everybody that you wish you could go back to and at least just hang out.
Yeah. You know? Reminiscing.
Yeah. So, but actually, there is this new church over here that we have been talking about possibly going and trying to get in with, which is, it's called The Way Church. Well, they've been here for quite a while, but they've been on the other side of town. Well, whenever our church shut down the Sapulpa branch that they had, which is where we went, was right down the road, worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, the Way Church actually bought the building that we used to use for Guts when we first started going to Guts. So, And we went up there a couple months ago trying to go to a Wednesday night service, and they didn't have none. They didn't have none. We went over to their main church and asked someone outside, and they said, no, they don't do service on Wednesdays.
Bible study or something.
But here in the past couple of weeks, we have been seeing a lot of people gathering up there on Wednesday night. So I'm thinking that they have started doing a Wednesday night service. So, matter of fact, we might just go check that out tomorrow night.
Yeah, just to see.
That would be perfect.
We went there a few different times, but we went there when they were at their old location.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah. Like literally probably a year maybe into our life change. Once during the game, take the basketball and run like football. When you get to the other side without getting tackled, make a hoop.
You got it. Grab a hold of it and just take off. Run with it. Quite literally.
Nick said, make sure that Jesus is the star of the show every time the doors are open
indeed.
when looking for a church.
Yes.
Yes, you're exactly right. And that's, I mean, you know how it is. When you first get in and you're brand new to a church, just like you said, for one, getting the feel that they do. And there's just so many things, it seems like. I don't know how to explain it.
You want to talk to the people?
But you always know. I know the couple churches that I absolutely fell in love with, and I like almost immediately started getting involved and feel like family. So, but when you find that church, you definitely know.
Right.
It's almost like a instantaneous.
That's what we felt before our church closed.
Yeah, that's how it was with Guts. We were more involved. Absolutely, and then they closed down our campus. Yeah. So now we have to go to the main campus, which is almost in Broken Arrow.
30 miles away.
So it's a half-hour drive, maybe a little better.
One way.
So I don't know. Heck, probably as far as we drive to Guts Church, we'd probably make it to Nick's church in the same amount of time. Yeah. Honestly. I think when we looked it up, Nick's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I can't remember.
40, 45 minutes away. Not too far, actually, right down the road. And that's what Tish and Pooch were talking about the other night when they were talking about coming down to hang out one weekend, like coming down on a Saturday and then going to getting a hold of Nick and talking to Nick and finding out. Like, Nick, do you know if there's a specific day scheduled or a specific Sunday scheduled that you will be preaching? Is there anything in line for that? Or because what we were talking about is Tish and Pooch coming down, like I said, staying a Saturday night and then going to your church on a Sunday morning. So it would be me, Sammy, Tish, and Pooch, and then come watch you preach. December 17th. Right there's the date. So that we need to shoot for that weekend, Tish. Well, is Tish still in here?
Well, Pooch has got to get himself lined out.
Well, I mean, I know. I'm saying that's what we need to shoot for. I'm not saying it's in the books. Yeah. That's not too bad. It's still a few weeks out, ain't it?
Today's the 5th, bruh.
2 weeks out?
Yeah.
So not this one and not the next one, but the next one.
No, not this coming one, but the next.
But the next one.
Right. So today's the 5th.
Yeah, that may be a little bit of a crunch,
7th,
but
8th,
I
9th,
definitely
10th,
want.
Yeah.
Well, even if we can't get it set up with Tish and Pooch, we can still come up there. Yeah.
It is
so December 17th, we will be there, Nick. Maybe with Tish and Pooch, maybe not, but we definitely are going to do our best to be up there and watch you preach that Sunday morning. Awesome.
Yes, indeed.
That will be awesome.
Why? I'm so far behind. There, guys.
Dun, 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 dun,
I know. I was thinking that when I was writing it down on a title. Like, I cannot believe it's already December.
I know. Where did this year go?
It's gone.
Like, it absolutely flew by in a blink of an eye. And there's so many crazy things that happened this year. It wasn't a bad year, but there were some bumming things about it. And it just.
And it keeps going. Good day, bad day. Lord willing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of not worrying and not worrying about tomorrow, not worrying about this, not worrying about that, because tomorrow's still coming regardless. And your worry and stress is not going to change the outcome of what tomorrow is going to be. So might as well stay focused in the moment and be thankful for where you're at and what you got, and just be happy. It is possible to force yourself to be happy. It really is. I've done it. Deborah said, closer to you guys, get closer to me. Jan said, I will be so happy when this year is over. Of course, I say that about every year. Yeah, don't we all? Ready for a new year. Ready for a new year. When the only thing changing is the number on the calendar.
I'm just ready for things to get grateful, don't get me wrong. Ready for things to get even better.
Yeah.
You know, what everybody wants.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like we're in the beginning of something that may be what helps us out. I really, really do. I really have a lot of faith in this woodwork stuff that I'm doing. It's just getting it up off the ground and going, which I've been working on. Like I said, I've got a few different style things to put on. Yeah. Jen said, I'm always happy. That's awesome. I try to force myself to always be that way too. So I'd say 95% of the time.
Yeah, that is something that I need to be better at. But I just feel like sometimes the weight of the world's on my shoulders, and I got to learn more to give it to God. But
yeah. Melinda said, I'm very thankful every day waking up on this side of dirt. That's right.
Absolutely, sweetheart.
Exactly right.
I'm thankful too.
That's it. And that's how we got to live every day and every second, every minute, is just thankful, because it is a blessing that we're breathing. I know it sounds so cliche because you hear it so much, but it is so true. If you wake up with breath in your lungs, it's a miracle, right?
Every day.
That we're here, we're breathing, we're conscious, our spirit is alive. But we got to remember to feed our spirit for sure. Yes, and I do try doing that as much as I humanly possible. I definitely try to get a little bit of scripture in every single day, even if it's just, like I said, a couple little scriptures. Regardless, you got to feed your spirit, man. Old man King, what's going on?
Old man.
Hello, hello. Yes, I knew a guy who used to make a lot of woodworking stuff. He did good at it. He made garbage cans, onion boxes, shelves, lots of stuff. Yeah, see that, and that's awesome, because I definitely am going to try to be getting into more of. I'm going to try to gradually get into doing like furniture pieces and things like that. But I'm just on the sign kick right now, and everybody's loving them, and
that makes us heart happy.
Yes, and so I've been working my tail off on this, and hopefully we can get it up and rolling. Yes, we all need to feed our spirit, man, and praise and worship. You're exactly right, Deborah. Absolutely, that is more factual than anything you can think. Melinda, it's so true. My heart was very close to stopping.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
No.
Right, and it's so more simple than people realize how quick it could happen, and you never know. And for one, you want to be happy because you want to be on a good level field with all your loved ones, right? Because say something did happen tonight, you don't want to go and them have to deal with a burdened heart because you were arguing or whatever it may be, you know?
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes I can't control myself.
Good night, Heartland.
Bye, David and Tamara.
They're very popular. I've noticed that. People's going crazy on them. Nick, it was awesome jumping into the live tonight. God bless you guys. I got to get home to the family.
You're
guys,
good.
have a great night.
Thank you,
You have a
Nick.
great night, Nick. And we're going to try our best to see you on the 17th.
What
okay?
time? Can you tell me what time real quick?
If you're still in there. We'll have to get an early jump. Deuteronomy 31:6 was my memory verse today. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee.
Amen.
Amen. That's a long one.
You remember that?
Huh?
I said, didn't he remember that?
No, I read it. Jan put that
Jan
down.
said it on
That
there.
was Jan's memory verse
I love
today.
it. I love it.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. Not with family. All I need to be right with God, and I am. Good. Yeah. That absolutely is your main circuit.
Yeah.
And be on a good standing with God. And just make sure. You know what I mean? That's why, that crosses my mind so much. Like, you never know when your last breath's going to be. So it's almost like consistently in my head, Lord, forgive me. Please let me go to heaven.
I say it all the time.
Lord, forgive me. Please let me. Which it ain't all about just going to heaven, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
that's the whole objective. Is
I just want to be good. I just want to be okay. Like,
I know it. Yeah, whenever we switch times, she's not able to make it. She goes to bed at 8 o'clock our time. She gets up at like 3:30.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about it.
Yeah.
That's why we moved back to 6 before, so that she could be there. And I don't know.
Jan said that she said, David, she's a King James reader.
King James. Yeah, I don't know if you watched, but we had a little bit. We talked about it a little bit the other day on our Grounds with Goats, which I absolutely love the King James version.
Right, because I feel like that's more in line with how they did talk.
Right, but I definitely have to have a new translated Bible next to me in order to
decipher.
Right. Understand certain things.
Right. So, way to go, Jan. You gotta really
Stinking Stabby is an hour ahead of us too, so it's 8 o'clock for them too.
Bless your heart.
Well, thank you for being here. That's
We're
super late.
How's Miss Alona?
Is she in here?
No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about her, man.
Checking on her.
Jan said, Jesus said, no one will pluck us out of his hands. Amen. Amen. We're not promised tomorrow, so life today.
Jan said that she's seen the video and was giggling. What you said. I don't remember what you said.
I don't remember either.
That he's a dirt-to-dirt.
A dirt-to-dirt. We do so many Grounds with the Goats now. I get confused on a. What? What?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, what'd you say?
Nothing.
What if ever? Bibba. I like the NIV and the King James back with yes. NIV is what I got.
Okay, good. Just as long as she's okay. It's okay.
She's fine. She's probably hanging out with her friend George. Awesome. Well, cool.
Got a buddy
around. Yeah.
Got a buddy. Well, and when you talk to her, tell her we love her and we missed her, but that's okay. I don't want her to feel bad at all.
Okay, Jan. I get it. She said she told the Lord when I got saved that I had to understand the King James version. I would love to. I'm just like I said, with computers.
You'd really have to sit down, and I say you, like us, we'd have to sit down with a computer and really go through. And I guess that could be the whole point, is take the
Right.
time to break it down to where you can't
Exactly.
understand it. So I get that. Bro.
Yes, Ann and Aaron, let her know that we said we were thinking about her and we missed her. And we got her on Netflix account, one of her Christmas gifts. Watching movies too.
She's
She
enjoying
was pretty
herself.
happy about getting Netflix. I bet she was. That's awesome.
That's the way my dad is.
Yep.
He'll call me and say,
Dan shares
what's wrong
all
with
of
your
our
Discovery
apps.
Plus? Like, well, Dad, I got to pay for it.
Netflix, Discovery Plus. What else does he use? He was using our Hulu, but we don't have Hulu.
We don't have Hulu anymore. It's too expensive. No, he mainly just likes Discovery Plus, and I think they're on my brother's Netflix account. So, because it was set up on his TVs.
Yeah, back to good. So we need to know the meaning of the words in their time.
Absolutely.
I agree. I do agree. Which I haven't used it a whole lot here lately, but there is this app that you can use. I'll have to get the name of it and let y'all know next live. But you can pull up like 4 or 5 separate translations of the Bible for your Bible study, and it literally has all 4 or 5 different translations right next to each other. So you'll be reading the same thing, but sectioned off into different translations. Really awesome. I love that. I've not been on there in a while. I just love using that thing. Just comparing. You could spend 20 minutes on 2 or 3 verses. Yeah, it costs us an extra $7.99 a month, but you can't even go see one movie at the theater for that, so it's worth it, especially if it makes mom happy. Yes. Example: meek is often misunderstood. Meek, isn't that tired?
I thought that's what we read.
Meek. The word meek.
Yeah, you're tired, not.
I think they didn't. I'm pretty sure that that's what it means. Oh, well, my daughter and son-in-law gave us many apps for movies. We binge watch shows and movies when they were here. Yeah, we binge watch all the time. I used to have that.
It should be reading the Bible, but if I'm being honest here.
Melinda says she uses the King James Version and My Living Bible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Deborah said, nice. Yes, please let us know. Love to look that up. We're studying the Bible. Yes, I will definitely let you know. I'm going to have to research that whenever we get off here. I'm sure I've still got it either in my computer or on my phone. Meek as in humble? Oh, okay. So meek is humble. See, back to good. We're not. What is? Do you got the written definition? Because I thought it was like tired.
I thought it was tired.
Tired, slow,
like weary.
Yeah, weary. There we go. Meek, quiet, gentle, easily imposed on, submissive. I used to call her Miss Mouse because she was so meek and mild.
Right, but there are words, and I can't tell you anything right now, but I think that the meaning then.
Right here, what is the biblical definition? Right. Meekness is essentially an attitude or quality of heart whereby a person is willing to accept and submit without resistance to the will and desire of someone else. You're exactly right, Melinda. Humble.
Thank you for that.
Dang, we're at the 2-minute mark already? Jiminy Cricks, man. That freaking flew by, guys. That's insane. Yes, Jan says, meek is humble in the Hebrew. Meek also means someone who is affiliated or bearing a heavy burden. Yes, but the original meaning meant those with swords who kept them sheathed or something like that. Huh. Interesting. What? You okay? You're just tired. My hearing kind of stopped in my left ear. For some
Oh,
reason.
mine did that the other day.
It's weird.
Last night in bed.
Kind of just shut off, and then it's like I hear a. I've been, for some reason, I've been having ringing in my ears for probably the past 5 years. It's a consistent. It always, and I really think what it is from all the car audio systems I've had and concerts, being right in front of the speakers at big rock concerts.
Imagine that.
Okay, guys, we are out of here. We love every one of you. Thank you so much. This was an awesome conversation, man. We love you guys
very much.
so much.
Praying for you all.
Yes, yes.
Everyone.
And thank you for the lesson. We now know what meek means for sure.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, guys. I'm not even sure who. Is there someone that goes on after us?
Who did we know? We said there was somebody. Crap.
Who is it that goes on at 8 right now?
Andre's 8.
Do we even know?
I know somebody does. We did this last week. She sent it to me. Hang on.
Blessings, 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 blessings.
Hang on. Your mom sent it to me.
Good night, Melinda. We love you.
Good night.
Have
Much
a
love.
awesome evening.
Much love. My wild home.
And at my wild home, yes. Jan, Mom, Melinda, Deborah, Ann and Aaron. We love you guys.
I love you back.
If we're missing anybody, sorry. Rachel.
I love you.
Deborah, Melinda, I already say that.
I love you.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Yep, love you.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. We love you.